Developing countries desperately need energy and clean energy. And it's generally accepted that they have a right to catch up. But the question is, what is this right to catch up? Is it a right to pollute, as most people were saying? Or is it a right to energy, as Nancy Birdsall and I wrote in a paper? And when we did so, it raised hackles. It's clear, however, that unless we get more clean energy in the rich world, in the poor world, we're all going to be in trouble.
Rich countries cause this problem, and rich countries will have to take the lead in addressing it. Strategic investment in clean technology is the key, and that was the idea behind the Clean Technology Fund, which was proposed by the Bush administration in 2007 and managed by the World Bank. We have to focus the Clean Technology Fund on renewables that will compete with coal once the renewables are operating at large scale. I researched the alternatives and concluded that solar thermal power was a great candidate for investment by the CTF. We at the Center wanted the World Bank to succeed in managing the Clean Technology Fund. But right from the start, we saw worrisome signs. The first was that the bank refused to consider solar thermal power. The second was that the bank actually supported investments by the CTF in coal-fired power. And the third sign that was worrisome emerged when I went to CARMA to look into the bank's plans.
Carbon Monitoring for Action, otherwise known as CARMA, is a public database and an interactive website that David created. Now, what does CARMA show? It gives data on all the emissions from power plants all around the world, and what the data show are really striking. There's a lot of CO2 being spewed out from especially coal-fueled power plants in developing countries and in rich countries.
CARMA revealed that the World Bank intended to fund massive coal-fired power plants in southern Africa and northwest India, precisely the places with huge solar potential. When we saw this, we knew that we had to act quickly and forcefully.
The Center produced working papers, newsletters, and blogs, and explained the issues clearly to members of Congress. Environmental activists picked up the issue.
The Center launched a campaign within the World Bank. I met with people there, gave the keynote address at a meeting of senior energy managers, and testified in Congress.
Testifying in a congressional committee was very important, and then posting that testimony on YouTube was really powerful. A lot of important people in the right places saw that video.
The purpose of this fund should be to make clean power as cheap as dirty power. Full stop. If we can't do that, we lose.
In February 2009, Congress said no to its clean technology contribution unless the World Bank changed its plans.
By the end of the year, the World Bank had turned around. It dropped support for coal-fired power, got behind solar thermal power, and arranged for CTF funding for large solar thermal projects in Africa. And that persuaded Congress to support the Clean Technology Fund.
David pushed the Clean Technology Fund in the right direction. And going forward, we at the Center are going to be pushing the development and financing of green technologies.